Okay guys, so this is a little bit from the drill that you've seen in the first two. As you saw John here, we have the singles that were coming in. He keeps the knife in tight. He sweeps, comes under for the cut through the tendon. I got those shades on today to protect your eyes. I recommend you have a full face gear. Okay, again, you can see in the first ones he's just working the cut and the smash, okay? Kind of our rhino right there. Then, boom, cuts through, comes in with a rhino kind of smash, driving his whole weight through it. Good. See that one, secondary one now. He's taking it under, cutting back through the tendons or through the throat and back into one of your other vitals. You can see the opposite. Boom, that's right. Through, single, bang, retrieval, here, good. Making sure he carries me, keeps me off balance. You can notice with these same moves, if I was coming back, it still reacts. Watch that. Okay? Boom, here, if I come back, he's already in position right there. One more time, go slow. And it gives him a whole bunch of actions. Again, it could be here. Boom, he just continues through. You can work from those two. Good. Doesn't matter if I come in here, same reaction happens. So you just pick up the one arm, good. If I'm coming through, you can continue with this flow. Good, just keep picking up your arm if it's okay. Good, so this is really nice. The next phase that I want to add to you guys is creating the X. This is from a lot of your Wing Chun system, centerline principle, and where you want to cross them up and momentarily press both arms within each other to their center line, okay? Both arms onto each other into the center line. So as he's coming here, the way this sort of happens is I'm trapping, you know? He now is coming in with a secondary movement and I'm using this switch to come back across. So we're looking at that type of thing. I may be here, trap, boom, okay? If I've got here, trap, in, okay? There, I could get into that same one. Here, he reaches across, I could still use this motion too, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm crossing the arms. Let's come with a different side. I'm in, I sweep, he comes in, I throw, I trap, it's in, okay? I don't even have to have that secondary trap. In, sweep, boom, here, there's the cut, okay? There's the control, needed. Here, here, boom, up, it's over, all right? So once again, the idea of the concept is, I'm going for my cut still, right? But I'm always watching that for that secondary arm to be coming in, okay? This is one of the things you always have to think of is at least your secondary, if not your tertiary principle. You need to first be able to learn to think ahead of your move. So when he comes in, I don't look at this here, okay? This is already in motion, I'm watching, he could keep feeding, okay? These things are gonna constantly feed into each other, okay? Once I get into threes, then you've got stuff here. If he's coming, okay, I might be able to take throws or whichever I want to do with this. Very nice, sorry John. He sweeps it, okay? He's got that elbow, I'm not pulling back, he's controlled, he's in a position of safety. I come through, he checks the hand across, and he could either trap and go for the stab, or in the same motion, boom, here, he's in here as I came across again, okay? He could just, without having to check, just slice through or go for the stab to the neck, okay? Any which way. One of the things we do recommend when you're in close combat is once you get in here, get those elbows in there too. You got a double-edged weapon here now, okay? You start using those, you'll get those in the next level. We'll start talking about that. So again, here he's going in, boom, he's got that rhino. He's waiting for that secondary thing, okay? Trying to find the X. The X, good, back in, okay? So the X, this is a mistake a lot of people do. They go here, okay, he comes in, and I bring it across. Well, I've lost the X now, and that's coming back in at me. So the X has got to aim at your center line. You've got to push him in, did I hit you? Into the center line here, okay? And you're controlling that center line. So two things that are going to come up after this in our next videos are the implementing the rhino, which is a very special technique that we have for you, and controlling the center line. And when you learn to control the center line, you can break through most weapons, most fights. It's just an amazing thing. Simple technique that you just have to learn. So come check us out with us next time. That was a fucked up idea. You guys still here? They're still here. All right, we got something else for you then. Okay, here's an extra little bonus. What to do and how this same stuff works with a cell phone. So check this out. All right, same situation right here. He's coming in. This time it doesn't matter. Let's go with the saber grip. Same idea that can be coming in is this motion happening here. The only difference with a saber grip is you need to make sure, and it's not the only difference, but it's important that you drive forward with your technique and not across, because if I drive across, potential here, okay? So I want to get in, drive towards him. There go the techniques. And again, if I can, let's go back to this since that's what you guys are doing. Okay, you can see these. My target points, which you may not have mentioned, I do not need a blade to fight a blade, okay? He's coming in, and one of the other ones, once you get into level 4 or 5, and we know that people have control, we then attack that blade hand too, okay? Defang that weapon, okay? You want to practice that first with gloves on and protective gear so you don't hurt your forearms. But once he's gotten used to doing it, just like Muay Thai, shins, you get pretty solid with it, okay? So again, he's coming in. This is first hitting, then that motion's coming, and we're back into our game. My target points here are into the ear. If he was turning, into the eye. If he turned his head away the opposite way. So throat is available. If you turn to look the opposite way, base of the skull, right in that little dip, right in the bottom of the skull. Okay, so you've got these nice strike points. Again, he's coming in, so we're working on, boom, here. Okay, look how I'm controlling that elbow so that if he strikes through, I've got control. His other hand can come across. There's that pushing. Okay, and I just drive. Then the rhinos work in and everything. Okay, he comes in. As we get in, we've got rhinos as well that can hit. Okay, and this adds the additional violence to the motion. Okay, so you ready? Okay, so I can use this as a very effective tool. Now imagine if he's just some guy without a blade. All right, and I'm feeling uncomfortable. First thing I should do if I'm ever feeling uncomfortable is start off by setting up on your Facebook. If you have Facebook and you're feeling uncomfortable, you just have to, I used to have to carry large amounts of money for people and stuff like this, and we didn't always have a group or necessary weapons we should have had. But in doing so, one of the things I made sure I did was I'd set up my Facebook Live, okay? And I'd have a little thing set up that just in case I had a situation, would say, hey, here's the address I'm at, boom, Facebook Live. I pointed it up here. We got a little video that's going live, and they're not able to erase that, break that phone, and do whatever. It's live, okay? Now, you do have to be in a Wi-Fi area. So, if not, you can have your phone. Again, if you're uncomfortable with somebody, just have your phone ready. Take a video with your phone. Just point it at that person, and that helps the police. Okay. So what happens if I'm in here, I've got this phone out, 2 ways I would grip it. One is in your saber grip, okay? And you can notice here that my finger is hooking on the base so that if he does make impact, I still have it. Second way is the reverse grip. Trigger finger has to be over top, okay? Let's look at the reverse grip since that's what we're working today. Okay, so he's coming in, he's trying to just even grab from me. This type of stuff is same effect. If he's just grabbing, I can react that same idea, okay? In, boom, hitting all these vital areas. He keeps coming at me. I can still keep taking these areas. Again, if I can now get into the more advanced stuff, when somebody's coming, I always want to step off that line. So I essentially want to step outside of their attack line, okay? And I can do that by, if he's coming in from a distance, right? I can do it by what we call bumping or swinging. He comes in at me, and I learn to tack off, okay? If I'm in here, I can come at me, get a hold of me, boom. I can take him back in, finish, and do whatever I need to. All right, back out here. The other option is he comes to attack at me, I step out this way and swing out, and then I can follow back in, okay? And there's a lot of footwork that goes with this. So don't think, guys, that just by watching 1, 2, 3, 10, 12 videos that you're gonna really master this. This is just an intro for you guys to see what we'll be doing on the back end for our members. Okay, so we have footwork, we have all kinds of stuff that are coming to you. If you're interested, check out our membership starting in June 2019. We'll have a few people as we're setting up, we'll let in this month, which is May, right?
Yeah.
Just turned May. So thanks, John, for helping me out. John will also have a bunch of seminars that he'll be teaching on this program. And watch out for John with Jing Shen news, guys.
Yeah.